There we go. Today we're going to meet many Pokemon, because as you can see, after defeating Fantina, which is by the way the kind of Pokemon gym battle that could finish any unlucky or unprepared Nuzlocke. If you don't have either a strong type or a dark move, yeah, Fantina is GG. Fantina is a reset. So now that we cross the Rubicon, we can only expect amazing stuff. In this particular stream, what we're going to get, it's epic gacha time. I'll go into detail as long as we proceed on this part, since the new route, the new part of the game, it's basically just grass, wild and randomized grass, and a little temple. So we have maybe six potential encounters on the whole stream, which is a lot. It's a potential new team, it's a potential power creep, it's a potential, I don't know, an HM slave, something with surf. So far what we have here is a little recap of what we have done. On Friday we just made that little stream about getting a drift room, because I wasn't able to miss the opportunity to get a free Pokemon, and the ghost balloon is so cute to just ignore it. Aww. Yeah, it's all going smoothly, I must say. If I say it so myself, and I hope that doesn't mean I will jinx myself today, but yeah. My current team consists of Bakwa, my dead father, the one that I care less about if she dies, because she's low-key useless. My Kerobin, which was my MVP against Fantina. The little ghost that I decide to call Mint, or Mint, whatever you want to call it. Why do I call it Mint? Because, as I said before, for this particular challenge I try to put names on Vtubers that I'm familiar with, or that I just know about, and if I can't come up with any Vtuber, I just put random stuff that I just draw away, just as my Gilgamesh. What's the point of calling a Togepi a Gilgamesh? I strictly can't tell. And Coco is of course my powerful dragon in the making. And Belmont is another great project, and I really hope to make my two actual Belmonts, because maybe you don't know, but I have a shiny Belmont, so this is my main force, my physical sweeper, the one I want to teach Waterfall, other than being an HM slave. The one that I have on the party right now, that's my HM slave. Speaking of fancy, that will have the strength, that will have waterfall, surf, and I don't know what else it can get, but that will be pretty powers, because I can use a bloody Feraligatr just for the sake of HM, and if I need to put it in a fight, is way better than a Vidov or I don't know, a Forret, Eradicate, or whatever you want to put as an ageism slave. I have a starter. Okay, so that's a big plus. Yeah, let's see my current Pokemon so far. I have my series, of course. Series is based on the Hololive English Season 2. The embodiment of nature. There is fauna. And this one is a little tricky because I'm mostly going to use Ceres for catching or for grinding a specific Pokemons. Stun, Sleep Powder, and enough speed to reach anything in the grass. Azeroth is another long project that maybe I will drop, but I have to consider my team in terms of the competitive aspect of the Nuzlocke, because as you know, we're going to the moon. We're going to compete with whatever survives up to Cynthia, so we have to destroy her, smash her, ground pound her, and once we do that, whatever gets in the Hall of Fame, that will be our main team. Okay, sorry I wasn't here for present. It's all good, Darkrit. The important part is that you are here. Reject the past, embrace the present. Welcome. Back to my Belmont, but shiny. It's just an extra win because Belmont per se, for Alligator per se, is not the biggest nor the stronger Pokemon, but it comes in handy when you don't really want to worry about not covering enough types. And at least in the case of the Elite Four, Water doesn't really make so much justice other than the old lady that has a lot of ground Pokemons, but for the rest of the game, having a water type, specifically a physical one, is a huge plus. Well, Cerberus is just a mistake I made. Like, it's the thing you find on a honey tree, so it shall be. Babel is another expendable Pokemon. I don't really have any use other than what it was, an improvised tongue for Miss Magius, and in the end I didn't even need it. So yeah, Cocoa is on the same spot, to be honest, because she was he was mean to be my catcher, my Pokemon used specifically to catch new Pokemons. But with the when Ceres came out, she's infinitely better than Cocoa. She outclassed Cocoa. The Lamy is another long project that I need to keep going because I want her to survive and to become a Frostlass. But will that happen? Will I have enough slot in my party to keep working on Lamy, considering I have now a shell gun that could be a potential Salamence? We'll see. Fire Monkey, of course, is the core, is my main guy. I believe in Fire Monkey just about anything else, because we're going to the fighting type gym, and maybe if I don't catch, as I said before, we have 5 or 6 encounters on my way to the next gym, which is amazing. I'm really excited to see what the gacha has for me. I pray to the RNG, but in the worst case scenario we can always just flame wheel my way out against Lucario or Mud Sponge. Anything works. So yeah, I didn't finish my showcase. Then Vincent is another Pokemon fought for the Elite Four. I hope that wasn't a tongue twist. But yeah, the main point of Vincent is to take down as many Pokemons in the long end. So far, as you can see, it's just a baby. It doesn't have anything that could be considered powerful, but trust me here, Vincent is an amazing project, because again, having a physical grass type is rare. It's what makes Sceptile an amazing Pokemon, a low-key OP. And Vincent is granted the 100% grass type physical, which is super convenient, especially against the Elite Four. Also because Vincent learns a couple of extra moves along the way, like X-Scissors. An X-Scissor will be our main weapon. Sceptile isn't that good in competitive. Well, maybe the one that I consider competitive is the Mega Evolve Sceptile, but then again, it's a matter of the team composition. Nowadays, when it comes to competitive Pokemon, because I was watching the Pokemon League. This might be a surprise, but sometimes I just feel like watching the competitive meta, and I think myself in the position where most of the Pokemons, especially the double battles, are all about Groudon, Entei, Zapdos. What else? What was the name of the cat from the 5th generation? Well, that one, the Gremlin, and that little bear, which is water type from Sword and Shield. Yeah, competitive Pokemon became so straightforward. You don't really use button passers anymore. No, Lippard wasn't the name. It was the cat that was the starter and becomes dark and fire. The one that looks like a roaster. But yeah, the point is that competitive Pokemon is more about the whole team rather than just having one asset, because this guy, I don't remember the name, but he was the World Championship winner. Incineroar. Alright, I was confusing the cat for the pig. Yeah, the cat. Gen 7. I forgot that we're currently on Generation 8. Wow. So yeah, I was watching a match the last day, and basically all that the guy had to do was earthquake and predict the movements, just to trade for an Inte, on tanking the whole Incineroar, Flare Blitz, and that was all. That was GG. There was nothing that the X World Championship winner could do. So yeah. Now back to Generation 4. Sceptile used to be really like a glass cannon because anything under Mother were able to pack some ice moves. But nowadays, yeah, the little gecko learned some cool stuff considering the Mega Evolve and the change of type. The speed is insane. Okay, back to my Taiga is another mistake. I don't see myself evolving Taiga in the long run, to be honest. I mean, if I have to, I just go, but I don't really consider it my main option to work with right now, especially when we are going to catch maybe 5, maybe 6 Pokemon, I don't know. As for Nemo's, it's the same. I mean, I could think, I don't know, aiding Stealth Rock, aiding Rapid Spine, of course, Earthquake, and I don't know, Stone Age. Will that make my Nemo useful? Slightly, not so much. I'd rather have, I don't know, a Bronzong, but one can only dream. Buzz is another HM slave. Suicide is becoming one of my most powerful Pokemons to have right now because I like the speed, I like the priority moves, I like that she has Crunch, and Sonic Boom is especially useful, especially for this particular stream, since we're going to catch a lot of Pokemon that might be on a low level, and having 20 HP of damage could make the difference between being able to catch anything or not. And yeah, Alibi, the one that I made in the little no commentary stream. Alibi is, I won't say a polemic Pokemon, because when Generation 4 came out, Alibi was considered a legendary, not an event Pokemon. So this confusion led to, even today in this era, in this year, to some people thinking, yeah, Alibi should have been on a Nuzlocke. Alibi is just a Generation 4 legendary that suddenly didn't go in that way anymore. But in the end, Alibi in Generation 4 ended being just an event Pokemon. I mean, Darkrai is a legendary from an event, Shamin is a legendary from an event. This is just an static encounter, just as Drifloon. So yeah, we're going to use Alibi eventually, not today, not tomorrow, because as I said before, we have the fighting gym battle, and the problem with that is that most of the Pokemon that the gym leader uses have dark moves, especially Lucario. Lucario has, I don't remember if it has Dark Pulse or Sucker Punch, or maybe not, maybe just Night Slash, but it has a powerful one. So yeah, we cannot use Alibi for now. So yeah, that's my current team, my current Pokemon pool. So what we're going to do now, we're going to catch new Pokemons, and for that purpose I need some weak Pokemon, but not that weak to make me die. Let's see. Bakwa, of course, you are in because you are my dead father. Keropin, maybe because it's bulky enough to tank anything and to cast Stone Spore. Also, Bakwa has Hypnosis, and Hypnosis will grant me a lot of easy potential captures. I should put Reflume in the back a little, but later on. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to put Coco instead. No, Ceres instead. No, Coco. Because Coco is weak enough in terms of attacks, but she has enough good moves to catch Pokemons, if that makes sense. So yeah. Or I need to decide too for the Sonic Boom, specifically for the Sonic Boom, not anything else. So maybe Coco will rest a little. And now I need to move some items. Okay, so first we need to inspect the honey tree that we left in the route 206. And where can I put my experience share? Maybe on the side. So yeah, let's go first on the tree, and then we'll go here to the grass. We fought against this little guy on the previous stream, so yeah, we are completely safe. We can explore this area, this water chunk. But yeah, that will be before we come back from the tree. I was making my fair research, and out of the tree we can only get, I don't know, a Munchlax, a Heracross, an Apom. Oh, I need to put... Wait, hold on. I'm going to buy some repels, some Super Balls, because I've seen this movie before on my mind. Another great thing about defeating Fantina is that you can get access to the Grid Balls. How many antidotes I have? 15 is enough. Maybe against a Pergax? No. Escape ropes, we're fine. Yeah. More repels. And more grid balls, because you never have enough. Hit ball, knit ball, nest ball. Maybe a nest ball. Because regardless of being a randomizer, the Pokemon that we will find on the next route will be really small compared to my current team. So yeah. I don't really care about this zone. Because there is nothing that could be considered dangerous, but on the other hand, this cave is super scary. What is my repel? Shook. There we go. This cave has so far a Dragonite, a Weight Lord, and I don't know what other tricky Pokemons, but they are not friendly to to fight against. Okay, so gacha number 1. Not you. Oh, don't tell me. I mean, I didn't forget to put the honey, but considering that one day has passed. Okay. Anyways, I have to come back tomorrow or another day. Okay, so that's one of the encounters blocked. And now we can proceed to the next route with peace of mind, completely sure that we did our best. And let me just put a more proper let me just hit the little one. Yeah, sure. Sure. Yeah, sure. For the next route, what I need is maybe I need alibi. Because it has nope, never mind. I thought it has Thunder Wave, but that's not the case. It has Shockwave. So I'm going to put my mind here. And yeah. I could replace my Belmont for monkey, because we don't really need cut on the next route. And if we do, we simply come back. I imagine if I were in a TV show, I will make a break hub right here. But that won't be the case. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. We don't really want to trigger any Pokemon battle until we catch some Pokemons on this long route. Wait, give me a second. I want to confirm something. Okay. Yeah. The platinum routes are something tricky, to be honest, so yeah, let's see what I have in store. By the way, another great thing about Keropin is this particular move. I don't really want now another water Pokemon. Okay. Let me try to catch you just for the sake of watching what my Cocoa is able to do. Yeah, it doesn't count as a dupe because what I caught before was a float cell. So I cannot skip the bull cell. I mean, I wish I could, but yeah. Bro, don't kill my little Cocoa. Or I kill you. Yeah, I mean, a body is a body. I'm just going to catch it nonetheless. Those claws normally counts for the entire evolution line. Let me ask. There could be the possibility to just ignore this bull cell. But let me try something new. It's called reading. By the way, the rules are on the description, but it's just that I like to make my life a little harder. Because there was a discussion, a discussion over certain Pokemons and their evolution lines. For example, if you can find Eevees, you can keep catching them. Hello, are you useful by any chance? But welcome. We're trying to read some rules before I commit a mistake word of disqualification. We're catching new Pokemon on the randomized Nuzlocke. Okay, let's see the double claws. Rule number 11. If your first Pokemon that you encounter is one you have already caught, you can continue to look for Pokemon until the next unique Pokemon appears. Doubles claws. Yeah. We can catch Pokemon on the same line, but at the same time we cannot ignore the Buzzle even though we have the Blood Cell. That's a shame. It's not like I'm dying to get another Pokemon, but okay, so I'm either going to kill you or yeah. A ferret, what will be a new... I understand little English. English. Don't worry, me too. Konnichiwa. 来てくれてありがとう。I mean, こんばんは。No, don't apologize. いや、大丈夫です。What will be a good name? I'm going to call it Kisuna. Oh, can you speak? Just a little. And mostly memes. Toki no tomare. But just a little. Domo. I mean, to be honest, I know a couple amount of languages. It's just that I didn't reveal that until now. But don't worry, I'm bad at many languages. So we can be bad together. The answer is yes. Italian, French, Dutch, Portuguese, Spanish, English, Japanese, Chinese. Yes. I mean, in the end, language is just a little of combination. You have... ¿Ma qué cosa? Chill. I mean, you can learn any language, to be fair, starting with music. I remember my first Italian introduction was this child song that says why you can speak Japanese? Because why not? I mean, learning languages is like learning culture, like learning about the civilization, the world. It opens your perspective. And regarding the previous question, Dark Red, I don't know if you know the song Adagio, the one that says ci sai come trovarmi, ci sai dove cercarmi, abbracciami con la mente, il sole mi sembra spento. I love the classical music, and most of the classical music is either on Latin or in Italian, and it serves if you want to read some books to learn Dutch and Latin as well. But yeah, you can always pick a child song, because when it comes to phonetics, I mean how you pronounce a word, you only have 150 combinations. That's all the... I like Vocaloid songs. Yeah, Vocaloid serves as well. Speaking of Vocaloid, my favorite Vocaloid is Megurine Luca. I'm so into the pink haired girls on black suits. I love Megurine Luca. She was my first waifu when it comes to virtual. And of course I love Sonico from Communication with Super Sonico. She was my OG, you know, my favorite Vtuber when she came out. Katsune Miku. I still need to have a Katsune Miku figure. Okay, so what do I need? I need to put my... I will just say that I regret, but I wish I could put my hands into a Super Sonico and a Vocaloid figure. I've been to her life. Oh, I wish I was able to do the same, but unfortunately they don't really come to the middle of the desert. Okay, so what do I need to do now? Okay. I mean, I know they were preparing another world tour, but yeah, the world has another plan. Okay, we're going to fish here because I like fishing. Yeah. I mean, I don't need an update to the road, considering I'm in the middle of a Nuzlocke, because whatever I'm going to find on the water is just going to be random regardless of the route. So yeah, maybe Supersonico is no. Supersonico is from Nitro Plus. Nitro Plus makes a lot of VNs, visual novels. Supersonico had one, two, three. What? They had one game, one collaboration game on another Nitro Plus game, and then she was a Vtuber for the span of 2 years, maybe. I remember watching her channel. Yeah, but definitely Supersonico is not a Vocaloid. Okay, back to the fishing. Gacha number 2. And we have... it's a good one. Now, how good? I wouldn't say that I'm personally happy. I'm not jumping right now, but Fortress, it's really better than Donphan. So I'm going to try to catch. Maybe she is Nitro Plus image character. Yeah, you're right, she's from Nitro Plus. How do I catch the fortress? I'm going to put Cocoa because... but by... This is going to be tricky to catch. Oh, a critical. You share my pain, fisherman. I need to hit a little child. Oh, never mind. Sorry for interrupting your exercise. But yeah, the point is that I miss Supersonico. The anime was so good. Yeah. And I have the Parahax. I need surf. Here's another thing that I have to mention. Spiritomb is not a legendary Pokemon. He's another event Pokemon. So let's say if I can put my hands on a Spiritomb, then I could definitely use such an amazing Pokemon considering the types he has. Coco. Oh. And we have another tree, which will come in handy. I know there is a hidden item here, maybe? Perhaps? Possibly? Nope. Mottai na. Going back to the Pokemon Center. Is this the same route or yeah, I think so. So, other thing. Just when I say I didn't have to use code, reality shows me how wrong I was. My favorite Pokemon is Gardevoir. Speaking of Gardevoir, Gardevoir is based on the ballet, on a dancer, and the name has the pronunciation that you will expect from the French language. So, for example, you can say Gardevoir, or you could say Gardevoir. Yeah, they are going to put a lot of work into the localization, and that is when you have to translate the name of a Pokemon from the original source, which is Japanese, into the rest of the world. And when they did Gardevoir, they planned to make a pun into the actual French language. So you could say Gardevoir, you could say Gardevoir, or you could say Gardevoir, since the R in French is kind of mute, if that makes sense. So for example, you write, let me put I almost break my game. You put pardon, you really have to say pardon, because the R sounds different in French than in other languages. The more you know. Okay, let's fight against this little chunk here. We have another chance in the following temple, but we have to wait a little because I want to go to the next route. Netball, the dusk. Oh, the dusk ball is amazing. I'm sending use Google Translate. I love internet for that reason. You can interact with people around the world, and you don't really have to learn the whole thing, as long as you commit yourself. Give me a second, I want to check something really quick. Because normally I type on Japanese for different reasons. So what we can do in the meantime is to interact through chat. Because if I start talking in, I don't know, in 6-7 languages on the same stream, people will go a little mad and they won't understand anything. In the end, I'm just a Terzeroso who wants to communicate with the rest of the world. Give me a second. ちょっと待ってください。And for that red. Aspetta, prego. Yeah, normally I have 2 keyboards prepared to span in different languages on a different screen, but so far you are doing pretty good. So I'm going to praise you. Okay, back to the Pokemon gaming. If you can get a Dusk Ball, I really recommend you to get a Dusk Ball, because normally I play Pokemon on the night or in the afternoon, and the Dusk Ball is amazing because it works on caves, it works on the night, and it looks so good. I personally think it's my favorite Pokeball, so I'm going to get myself some. Can you put your name in Romaji? I mean, I could make it, but I don't want to be disrespectful. Because, alas, I understand how to read kanjis. Fujuno Isame-san. Konbanwa. I love the kanjis in Fuyuno, so I'm going to call you Fuyuno-san? Or simply Fujuno, in a casual, without the pronouns. Ureshii desu. Okay, I'm going to sell the Stardust. I don't really have a name for now, which is why the channel is called Path of G. So feel free to put any name on me for now. Wait. By the way, on this particular Nuzlocke we cannot access to the daycare. This is off limits. By the way, I love the kanjis in Rain because, as you can see, I'm a Terutorubosu, so I have a special connection with the Rain that I will develop further in the future. Because in Japanese winter still. No, winter no. Summer. Yeah, don't you love the rain? I know rain has and this is a fun fact. Rain has 50 ways to say in Japanese. All the different kind of rains, even though the most common is ame. It's amazing because you can say the winter rain is different from a spring rain or a strong rain, or so for some mysterious reason the rain has a lot of names in Japanese, and that's amazing. The more you learn about it, like any other language in the world doesn't have as many ways to mention the rain as the Japanese. Okay, so where do I go from here? Okay, sure. Okay, this one is a little tricky. Because I know there is a cave on the end. Also, here's another thing that I consider interesting about the Japanese language, and it has 55 or 54 dialects. So, for example, the Japanese on Okinawa is not the same that the Japanese in Tokyo and so on. I love Okinawa, by the way. Okay, where do I go? Here. I love the history of the Ryukyu kingdom from 300 years ago. Have you been to Okinawa? I wish. Maybe in my previous life, who knows? Okay, so this particular cave is a puzzle. You have to go left, top, right, lower, left, top, right. See, I can read Japanese, I can read unknown language. I just need to read money. Speaking of Okinawa and Pokemon, did you watch that in Pokemon Legends they made a new Growlithe? Wait. Gadi. They make a new Gadi, and it's fun because the new Pokemon or the new version for Gadi, also known as Growlithe, it's based on a Shisa, and the Shisa is a mythological dog from Okinawa. I mean, it's commonly known as a Japanese or Chinese because Okinawa used to trade a lot with both countries in the past, and the myth of the Shisa evolved along the years, but it's originally from Okinawa. And when I saw the new Gadi, the new Growlithe, I was so happy to see a reference on the Shisa. But yeah, for some people it took a while to find that out. Oh, a Firestone, nice. Okay, nothing. I have only been to Okinawa once. I went on a school trip. It's a paradise. Tengoku. Ah, zigzagoon. Oh, okay. How did you get Venusaur? Welcome, Yubel. Venusaur was a Pokemon that I got. Where did I found Venusaur? Oh, inside the Shuto, the abandoned mansion on the forest. This is a randomized Nuzlocke, by the way. There we go. Okay. You have the Pokemon ready to be caught for no particular reason other than being an HM slave. I go to bed. I will come to play live again. I'm glad I could talk a little. またね。おやすみなさい。あなたの English は大変進歩した。大変進歩した。I'm going to call my Zigzagoon. I'm going to call it Jigen. While I'm keeping the Japanese vibes. And back, that was my fourth gacha on the whole day. So far we have a Bucel, a Fallen Honey Tree, a defeated fortress that was a little sad, my new HM slave that always come in handy, and what else? Oh, but the good thing with Jigen is that he has pickup. And pickup on a Nuzlocke is super useful. It's super OP. You can get ultra balls, you can get super potions, you can get sometimes you can get TMs, but anything that can be on my favor, I will take it. If I could have a whole team with pickup, I'll definitely go nuts on that sense. So I'm going to put my new Pokemon on the team, and yeah, I'm going to replace my little ghost or Coco. Shook. Yeah, I need to put cut. There we go. Now I have a new and more convenient HM slave on the right side of the situation. Of course, it's not a Garchomp, Metagross, or a Dragonite, or a Tyranitar, but we are improving. I'm not coping. Okay. Now to the temple. We can get another gacha here. So this time we have Meowth. What's up with this Pokemon? Okay. Do I want a Meowth? I mean, sure, Persian has Technician. Technician allows you to make weak movements. Something a little more dangerous, but in the late game, Persian is a no-no. But at the same time, Meowth can be used for grinding. Do I want to grind money? The answer is no. But you know what? I'm going to cut the little cut here because I want some good luck. And as you know, Meowth is based on the Nekomata. Today the stream become Japanese in the blink of an eye. Let's see. There we go. Now to the Pokeball, and presto. I'm going to call you Presto. Just for the momentum. I mean, I know there are a lot of Vtubers that are Nekos, but yeah, I'm going to go with Presto. Okay, so that's my Pokemon. This one is a little tricky. Never mind. Speaking of pickup, You can't really have a... Okay. I forgot about fog. I mean, it doesn't matter if I want to go to the top. Fog doesn't mean anything. But I suddenly don't feel like going to the top. At least for now. Until I can get the fog. And by the way, on this particular Nuzlocke, we cannot run out of the wild encounters. If we run, we lose and we have to reset. The oval stone, nice. Oh yes, oh yes. My Togekis. Was Togekis the one that needed the oval stone? Oh yeah, it's all coming together. Now I check on my hexagon, it didn't catch anything useful. And we have another new route, which means a potential new Pokemon. And again, Pokemon has at least 5 pronunciations. You can say Pokemon, 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 and so forth. Okay, so gacha number 5. What was it? 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, correct. Let's see what the gacha has for me. Bloody Metagross. Nope. No Metagross, but a Noctowl. I mean, Noctowl could be useful because I need a Pokemon that can learn the fog. Now, do I want a Noctowl for my late game team? The answer is not. I mean, Noctowl has a lot of HP for a flying bird Pokemon. But other than that, there are plenty of better options. Let's see. And if I remember correctly, Noctowl cannot be put on sleep. I'm going to try, nonetheless. Yep. It has insomnia. I mean, it's literally a no. But you know what? I want to catch this Noctowl. And you might be wondering why. Because as you know, recently in the Vtuber world, we met a now Vtuber. So I'll try my best to get the Noctowl. Okay, this will be a little grindy. One more. Oh! Oh no. Ah. You had one job, Keropin. You killed a potential Mumei, and you know that. Okay, so that was my gacha number 5. And I'm a little disappointed. You can't use minimize or nor any movement that raises our accuracy, so yeah, keep that in mind for the future as well. It's the only reason why I'm going to delete convenient movements. Shoo. Okay, what do we have here? I don't want to be paralyzed. Please. Please, game. I'd rather be poisoned. Why? Because the antidote is cheaper. I want a Happini. I don't remember at what point of the game you receive one. I'm sorry for the spoilers, but or maybe I'm confusing the game, but okay, so what can I do? I could go back to the temple and train a little my Pokemons, or I could try to win some experience, since I can't really ignore the fact that we're going to meet the next gym battle. I'm just trying to remember where was the tree to be cut. Oh, I remember now. I remember. Do you remember? I remember. What's here, right? Yep, it wasn't here. Oh, there we go. I mean, it's nothing useful, to be honest. Steel Wing. I don't have a flying type Pokemon so far. Is that a disadvantage? I wouldn't think so. I'd rather have a psychic Pokemon for the next battle, but then again, I'd rather have anything new on this point, other than a Meowth and a Zigzagoon. Give me my stuff, I want the pickup. I'm begging you, bro. Give me myself. Let's see. Another, oh god. Another double battle. An aim in danger. I cannot afford myself to lose my keropin. And we have another honey tree, and since this is a new route, we can just place our honey and hope for the best. I feel like I should train my other Pokemon because I only use Bakwa in the worst case in the worst case scenario. Fire Monkey. Vivo per lei now I'm a little confused because I cannot stop thinking in Italian and Japanese, and that makes my little brain go nuts. So if you find me singing on a different language, you know why. Yeah, give me one. Drink your milk if you can. Okay, a new route. This means a new opportunity to catch a new Pokemon and a new honey tree. It's all according to the Keikaku. Yeah. Okay, so I need to go to the next zone here. Going to show you a pro gamer move. Repel, okay. I'm going to heal my Pokemon because I don't want to die that easily. And I mean that easily because anything can happen. I could find a Pokemon with Explode for all I know. In Generation 4 you can use Cut to remove the grass, or at least this kind of grass. Kusa. Okay. Give me. Let me in. Okay. There we go. Now I'm a Pokemon gamer. Oh, never mind. I forgot that I picked my item. Okay, so let's see what we have on the next one. New gacha is the Jan Mega. What's up with the bugs? If I remember, Jan Mega cannot be put on sleep. Sometimes. This wasn't the case. I could try to use Ember, considering it's raining. There we go. Now it could survive another turn, so yeah. Oh, and I have the burn. Well, it's not like I was dying to get that Jan Mega. A treasure hunter. Let's see what a treasure hunter can do for me. Max Either and another runner, sorry for interrupting your tempo. I feel like I'm missing something really useful on my way to the next gym battle. And I don't mind ignoring most of the trainers since I can just go back whenever I want to make some grinding. And shouldn't be a big issue. Okay, we have another Pokeball there. I mean, at this rate, I can see myself using Bakwa against the whole crew. Because being a 5 type against another 5 type is stones, and they don't really have anything against my little guy that will be effective. They don't have, I don't know, Zen hitbot. I should try to check, however, I don't want to commit a big mistake on that sense. Yeah, my main goal for now is to reach the gym battle. I mean the new town, the new village, the new encounter with my destiny, and then I can just come back here anytime. We are not speed running the whole thing. We have still 2 weeks, maybe, on that line to finish the whole run. So we're chilling here. Okay, so my Bakwa is reaching the level cap. Item take all travel, nice. Now I wish I was able to find a Pokemon worth of an Ultra Ball. Okay, this is a complete Pokemon battle. Okay. I'm going to change to my Sisile. I don't really need Grout. Give up on Grout? Yeah. Okay, that was deep. Crunch. Oh, what was that? I'm going to change my Keropin into Aqua. And I'm going to change again I'm going to change into my mind. There we go. Pro gamer move. Let's see. Okay, that was close, but on the right side we did get a lot of money because I have the amulet coin equipped. Never mind, I don't have it. I missed the chance to get 6k instead of 3. Bellstone City. Let's go. We have an encounter against the Galactic team. If I remember correctly, and the gym battle is a little bit tricky because she has a Machop, a Machoke, no, she has a Meditite, a Machoke, or you can say Machok, doesn't matter, and then Lucario is the big mini, mostly because of Aura Sphere, because it can land some critical damage, and we don't want that. We want to one hit KO the little fella. So let me run in panic a little. We're going to explore a little the city without triggering the galactic team battle, and that should be enough for now. Then we can always watch what we got on the gacha. Capitalists. Oh, we're on the shopping. Nothing. They have Ultra Balls. Ultra Balls are, you know, late game stuff. I'm going to put myself into maybe 5. Because you never know. You never know. By the way, we can use not this. We can use this. Protein, iron, calcium, zinc, carbos, HP up. We can use anything of this in game. Now, for the tournament, we can't. All the stats will be base. So we can make A/B training, but nothing of that will matter on the tournament. So on my book, that means that for my particular gameplay, a marginal counter up. Oh, I remember. On my book, that means it's useless to have some, I don't know, 15 points, 20 points out of the leveling that we call make, because it's a lot of grinding just for a couple of stats, and we don't really have that much time. Anyways, so I'm not going to make EV training. Now this, in the other hand, we have Fire Blast, we have Thunder, we have Blizzard, we have Solar Beam, we have Focus Blast, we have Hyper Beam. What can be considered useful? Maybe Focus Blast for some particular Pokemon in the competitive spectrum. Maybe Blizzard or even Fire Blast. The others are kinda meh. And here we can always use Protect, especially for the bulky Pokemons. False Swipe. This one is what I need. This is exactly the kind of movement that you, as a Nuzlocke gamer, needs. No question. Because now we can catch anything that we want. Actually, I'm going to put one extra, because I don't know if replacing Sonic Boom on my Float Cell on my Sisile for the false swipe. Give me a second, please. I mean, normally the main condition for false swipe is that your Pokemon has to be a little faster, a little resistant, and nothing else. Just don't put this TM on a slow Pokemon and you should be fine. For the purpose of capturing any tricky Pokemon, you know, at 10% you can commit mistakes, but at 1% I won't say that you have a granted chance to capture the Pokemon, but the capture rate increase, I wouldn't say dramatically, but yeah, it's a considerable amount. So yeah, this is a Nuzlocke TM. Protect as well. I mean, let's say I have leftovers on my Pokemon, but I need that extra turn. I will just spam protect a little to recover 15% of my HP, and I survive. The same for reflect, the same for light screen and flash, and it depends, honestly. But if you are wondering between reflect or light screen, I will definitely go for light screen, because any Pokemon can be, in terms of defense, physical, but the most powerful moves are normally on the wild, of course, special. So yeah, you'll be safe more often than not against special attacks than from physicals. So I'm going to get one protect. We don't really need the dolls. We don't really need the TV, the cupboard, the refrigerator. We don't really need to go here. I mean, sure, I could get me some drinks, because drinks can give you friendship. Speaking of gacha, you can get another fresh water or any other of the drinks if you keep pulling. I'm not gambling. I just want to trigger the free water clang. There we go. Nice. Bonus. Another can of fresh water dropped down. I mean, I was unlucky on the gacha of the new Pokemons, but at least I was able to get a new drink. Oh, puffins. Puffin is my least favorite part of the game. We can use any of these berries, but with a specific Pokemon that doesn't get confusion. And we don't have that skill for now. So I just ignore that. Now I want to go back. I don't remember how. There we go. Nice, nice. Never mind. I didn't say anything. What's the no beam? Okay, I'm satisfied so far. I just want one more thing. Oh, a Porygon. I mean, sure, I can get a Porygon set. Or maybe yes, but depends. But nonetheless, it's a new Pokemon, so I receive it in open arms. If I had some. But that's not the case. Okay, so how can I call new Porygon? Let me think a little. By the way, Porygon is genderless, so anything related. Oh, I know. Oh. I mean, I'm not going to use it anyway, so your name will be Omega. Now you understand the joke? That was the last tweet from Omega. I'm not a particular fan of okay. Salute Test Mail's Pokemon. Questionnaire. Mozi. Why? I mean, I just wanted to catch some Pokemon, but I ended revealing that I know a little languages. I know French, I love Japanese, I know Italian, but I played the game. I mean, okay, so here is galactic team. I pretend I didn't see that. Do whatever, I'm not caring. I need to keep exploring a little. This little house here, she can give you a bunch of amity, of friendship, of love. Do you want love? Go to this house. Yeah. Oh, the casino. Speaking of gacha, okay. I forgot that in Generation 4 they still have the casino. And you know what that means? Casino streaming, let's go! I mean, I know. I'm not delusional. At some point, Pokemon had to remove this feature. And you know why, right? You know why. Let me out. Seven. Seven. Hold on. Wait. Head empty, no talks. Only 7. Oh. Okay. Okay, that was fun. And you can really get some good prices. I mean, if I had to put a closure on this stream, that will be Pokemon is essentially a gacha. I mean, even the original Pokeball is just a gacha. That's your inspiration. All the games about gacha. So it makes sense to have a casino. I'm a little sad like they had to remove. I understand why, but okay, so now we have some gamer stuff. We have sales card, we have wildlands, we have zoomlands, we have metronome, and a lot of potentially useful TMs. For example, Jig Impact doesn't work, Gyro Ball maybe, Psychic a lot, Ice Beam a lot, Thunderbolt amazing, Flame Tower same, Frustration meh, Return meh, Hidden Power meh, U-turn, you really want U-turn. If you are going competitive, you really want U-turn. Rest, no. Double team, nope. Sword Dance. You really want Sword Dance? And you're nope. Substitute. You really want Substitute? And they are fairly cheap. So yeah, I will recommend Substitute and U-turn. The number 89 and the number 90. And of course, Flame Tower, Ice Beam if you can. Grind this money, many coins. But yeah, that will make your competitive life easier. There was a mystery about this place. I don't remember if it was related to the Oxys or I'm just confusing my game here again. Okay, what I need to do before we end is to try to get into the new area and maybe, perhaps, possibly get a new Pokemon. And if not, I call it a day. Because I'm hungry. Let's see. Nope, never mind. Wait, no. What I have to do is to put my Gilgamesh on the party. Because I want the friendship. And I've been walking and walking and walking on this whole place. And I wasted a lot of steps. Okay, now to the funny house. Give me the service. Give me the service. It's one per day. Wait. You want me to show you how to massage Pokemon? It's a secret, of course. Okay. Fair enough. I'm not going to interrupt your career. Even though I didn't pay you anything. So, yeah. Your profession. Oh, more Pokemon. I feel like I need to explore this deeper. Oh, I remember now. You can change the form of the Oxys picking on the specific meteors from here. The Galactic Base. I'm not going to perform anything dangerous here. At least for now. Rare candy, nice. Sorry, I was gone, I was eating. No problem, we are on the same boat. What did you miss? I wonder if me gambling in the casino is something worth to mention. And my reflection on the game as a big gacha. But other than that, we failed to capture any useful Pokemon. We have a Meowth, we have a Zigzagoon, we have a a polygon that comes as a freebie on this part, but other than that, nothing, nada, zero. So now we're going to the next route. Yeah, if you want substitute, if you want U-turn, that's kind of competitive moves. You really want to spend some quality time on the casino, and I am really going to make a whole stream about the casino because it's really important. I have a trainer here. Yeah, we have U-turn and substitute. And of course there is Ice Beam, there is Thunderbolt, there is Flame Tower on the casino, but they need 20k of coins, so yeah, that's a big no for now. Make sure whoever you teach it to stay alive. Yeah, also we have a false swipe, I mean, and that's going to replace Sonic Boom. Yeah, I was thinking maybe U-turn could be more useful on, I don't know. I really want a fast Pokemon such as Cirrus. I mean, Jumpluff with U-turn could be really annoying because I could spam Leech Seed, then go out with U-turn once the opponent changes, and yeah, they will have to deal with a trade and losing their HP. And again, Jumpluff with substitute and U-turn, that's insane. Okay, what move I have to... Oh, I see. Okay, so we have 1 and 2 new spots to catch a Pokemon before we end the streaming. So we're going gas on the new... Oh wait, never mind. Oh, nice, nice. I forgot about this cave actually, if I have to be honest. I almost triggered the encounter. That's not on my plans. Okay, so we have this area, this chunk of water, and the cave. So I'm going back to the Pokemon Center, and hopefully the 6th and the 7th gacha will be the lucky one. Let me see. Yeah, I don't really want to risk my Coco, so I'm going, of course, to put my useless Bakwa on the line. And Beautifly. My cocoa will... Yeah. My chicken needs to rest a little. Okie dokie, so we have the gacha from... First I'm going to go to the cave. The cave. Oh nice, oh nice. Oh yes, oh yes. I totally dig on a big aggro. I hope the guy here has 30, so I could just throw a match sponge and try my luck, or yeah, I could be more conservative and let's see. Middle claw. Wow. And a critical. I need to think my strategy properly. Because I don't want to lose. Yeah, I never count the bears before they break the egg. Okay, let me see a little. Can he survive one hit? The answer is yes and no. So I'm going to try Astonish. Nice. Okay. Oh, I knew they could have roared, but yeah. Let me just... Let me just cry in silence. Agron was one of my favorite Pokemons from the Generation 3. I always made sure to catch one before the second gym. So yeah, let's go for the next one. But I need to put my Aqua on the front line. Okay, a Firo. I have to learn to use inverse psychology. Do I really want a Firo? No. I am going to get it probably. But I don't want it. Let's see. I think it can survive one Sonic Boom. Oh, actually more than that. Yape. Okay, I have to kill you, sorry, but because there's a possibility that if I try to trade my Cesar, Firo could use Pursuit and I will be really sad. Well, but I try. Oh, there was. I love you, so sad. Nice. Oh. Okay, you try to kill my sister, so I'm going to call you. I mean, you're male, otherwise I will call you Yandere, but going to call you Jack. Why Jack? Because I'm thinking of Jack the Ripper for some reason, and because I don't know any Vtuber that is a male bird. Okay, so that's one new ally. Firo is it's not bad, it's not good either. But you know what? It's free. In the gacha of life, you have to accept whatever they launch at you. Jack Arles. I love Jack. I can't wait to make a resonator deck. I mean, Furo has a lot of attack, but it's not that fast. I mean, and it's a little weak in terms of HP and defense, and so it's not that it's bad, but it's not optimal either. So yeah, my last gacha of the day will be not a bike. Okay, give me a sec. I love the fishing minigame, by the way, in any game. Yeah, Furo in generation 1 and 2 was boggers. I cannot emphasize enough how easy it was to train a Spearow from the very start of the game. But yeah, the future is now. So we have a Dugon. Is a little tricky Pokemon to capture because it could have some fancy moves that I would like to avoid, but at the same time, having it in my party will be a little convenient. So yeah, I'm going to try my best here. Hypnosis, and then I put I'm going to throw one Sonic Boom because if I remember correctly, Dugon has a lot of HP. There we go. I'm low-key surprised on the catch rate on the Pokemon that I don't really want. Oh yeah, we have a new one. The sea lion Pokemon. Snow, the poor white coat covering his body obscure it from the predators. Divanic man should you want. I mean, this one is easy. I'm going to call Dugong Nene. Why? Because for some reason the fans of Nene you have infinite water types. Yeah. And Warren is a lot better than Dugong. Yeah, I'm not sure if calling her Nene Chi or just Nene. I think Nene is just fine. Because yeah, for some reason Nene got the CEO meme going around her. Nene is a treasure. I love Nene. I mean, I love a lot of the whole life, but she's easily one of my tops. Watame as well. I can't wait to catch, I don't know, a Merip, to call it Watame. I actually made a clip recently, and in one part I used Nene when a seal made noises. Oh yeah, I remember watching a similar clip. I don't know if you were the one that made them, but yeah, the memes on Nene as a seal are so funny. You can just poke me with the video on Twitter, because we are epic Twitter gamers here. Okay, so all in all, we have some decent allies. We have all the new area to grind a little. Let me see something really quick. Oh, never mind. Careful, careful. No, it wasn't a whole live specifically. It was a long clip where a Vtuber was reacting to videos. Oh. And I just put Nene in one. I actually announced it on Twitter and it was premiered. Are you how can I call it, a clipper? As a hobby or a career or whatever? Oh, I see. Sad noises. Why did you put it on private? You don't like it, or I kind of just clip for fun? Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Some people are against the clipper for different reasons, but to me it's part of a symbiotic relationship. Clippers on my book are really healthy because people really don't have 2 hours, 3 hours, 6 hours, 12 hours to watch a whole stream, and the clipper can catch the specific moments. And yeah, people can spend 1, 2, 3 minutes on a short clip and have their doses of dopamine. The premiere as a whole was a failure, so I private every video on my channel. Big F, my dude. But I mean, take it as a lesson. It's just about winning experience. But as long as you keep doing it for fun, you should be fine. So I'm going to finish my stream, but in a special place. Let me check a little my jack. Can I? So we have aerial ace, mirror move, pursuit, and flurry attack. I mean, I could just try to make my way into this next gym with Jack, just for the fun of it. Yeah, I don't feel good after that premiere. I mean, it's not your fault. Everything can go wrong and will go wrong. But as long as you keep, you know, accepting your loss and keep moving. Okay, let's see my Nene. I really want to use Dugong just because I named her Nene. There is no other reason than that. If I can make Nene useful for my team, it will be merely because of the name. Signal beam, nice. Encore and grow. Yeah, of course, we are not going to use Nene against the fighting gym. But after that, maybe, perhaps, possibly. Oh, it wasn't even a loss. It felt more like a win that didn't feel like a win. The feel when you cheat on life. Like, I won, but at what cost? The emptiness of making something successful, yet without the sense of accomplishment. I know that feel very well, which is why I am here. Oh, let's see. Ship. I need to evolve my baby. "5 days on that clip." But I mean, on the right side, now for the next potential clip, you will be able to embrace whatever was positive on this process and make it work. Yeah, I mean, sometimes I know people that spend, I don't know, 4 hours on a clip. Ah! Oh, don't tell me, don't tell me. Phew. Oh, never mind. Phew. Yeah, I was saying, sometimes people spend, I don't know, 4 hours for a clip of 1 minute or less, half of that, but it's completely worth, because most likely people will repeat and share that clip, and you make the stonks, and people will catch the special moments, because let's be real, you can be funny or interesting and you can make wild stuff, whatever you are doing, you can do that for 2 hours, 3 hours, 6 hours. So if you can put on a spotlight those particular moments, yeah, it's a win. Especially if you're like me and you do a lot of editing and side clip. Now I want to watch your work. Like, clippers are fun to watch. Lately I didn't have enough time to watch some streamings, but I try to catch up with them on clips. And I'm not saying only on Niji Sanji or Hololive. I mean on the indie Vtubers as well. For my look, most of them are on Twitch, so I just watch whatever they put as the highlight. I clip mostly in the... What you can do, and this is one of the options on YouTube, you can put the video on private or hide them. I don't remember which one allows you to share the video. I think it was the hide them. If you put the video on hide them, no one will find it other than the people you share the link with. Does that make sense? So yeah. Now if you put it on private, on the other hand, on list, yeah. I don't remember if on list was named hidden in the past or renamed hidden now. But yeah, you can do that. It's more convenient than just, you know, throwing your work on the toilet. You know, ci sai come trovarmi, ci sai dove cercarmi. I never thought you would be Italian, to be honest. I'm just gladly surprised. I'm gladly surprised that I was able to talk with that Japanese person. I know, I just didn't want people to see it when I felt so bad. A roller coaster of emotions. I mean, I had to learn languages because I didn't have any other choice, to be honest. Sure, after that I learned on my own other languages, but in the beginning, most people think I'm British. Why is that? Because I live... Oh, I see. Because I live in the UK. But do you have the double nationality? Like, I know, one of your parents is Italian and the other is British, or both are Italian, and probably because I pick up an accent. Yeah, I don't know what. At some point, when was it Fumino? When wait, give me a second. Fuyuno, my bad. When Fuyuno was around the streaming, I had this issue that normally for people trying to figure out which is my main language and which is my accent, I always explain this the same. I used to learn English on the Cambridge school, which is why sometimes I use the regular T instead of the American T. But on the way of the life I started to use more the American T. So sometimes I use a strong tea and sometimes I use the American tea. So it's a kind of a mix, a chaotic kind of English, but not as chaotic as Australian English. Australian English is so hard to understand sometimes, but and I know a lot of people who talk in Australian, so yeah. It's all about, you know, engagement in the end. Like, I don't see myself using slangs other than the internet slangs, but I mean cultural slangs. I'm not from Texas, so I won't say yeehaw. That kind of stuff. Okay, they are both Italian. I'm going to do one gacha, one roll on the casino, on Calidad. Why? Because Pokemon is about gacha. The whole core of Pokemon is about gacha. The original Pokeballs were after the physical gachas. A little ball, red and white. Look, look, dark red. I want to tell you something. How can I put it? I wanted at some point to sing a little as an introduction, I don't know. And one of my songs was going to be Italian. The more you know, right? Why? Because I love the opera, I love the classical songs. Yeah, Pokemon is a gacha game before gacha games were even exist. Exactly. So I don't know. Yeah, I was going to sing Vivo per Lei, but I was going to cut it on a little format. You know, vivo per lei da quando sai la prima volta l'ho incontrata, and so forth. Or I was planning to make, I don't know, a child song. Per fare l'albero. How was it? Per fare l'albero ci vuole un fiore, per fare tutto ci vuole un fiore, per fare tutto. I don't know if you remember of the one with the little chicken. Okay, but I know a lot of Italian songs. I love how was this guy name? You sono un imbranato? Who was the singer of that song? I also love Laura Fabiani and Puccino Pio. Yeah, I was thinking to make a whole video about it, but with my little bosu instead. And Vivo per Lei was going to be for my different form, because this is not even my final form. So yeah, but the issue was that people might think, oh wait, this guy is Italian. But then I was going to sing on French, and they will think, oh wait, this guy is French. And so forth. It will be so confusing. And then I was going to sing in Japanese, and then I was going to, yeah, and so forth. I was going to sing in Latin just for the sake of it. I mean, I had plans. I have a progression to make in order to reach that point. But you know what? I feel the improvement with each stream, and at some point when we reach, I don't know, when we reach an audience or whatever that comes in the future, yeah, the content will have to evolve as well. Okay, so let's do one casino, because on generation 4 casinos were banned. Okay, 7. Karaoke stream at 20 subs. I don't see myself singing other than some memes. And the third one, yeah, I have a lot of respect for people that can sing for 6 hours like Watame. Another reason to love Watame is that she sings for a lot of time. Wait, I could have sworn Platinum removed the slot machines. No, they start to remove the casinos on, I don't know if it was on generation 6, because in generation 5 I don't remember any casino. I mean, I think they didn't even add the casino stuff, but what I can remember for sure is that on the generation 6, no, generation 6 wasn't. In Ultras, in Sun and Moon. In Sun and Moon, there is an interesting. There is a fun. Let's call it fun. There is a fun speech about the lack of casinos. Yeah, they removed the casino in generation 5. But when you go to, yeah, generation 6, but in Omega Ruby, yeah, Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, when you play the remake, there is, you know, that casino on the power plant where normally you will find the electric gym. Well, now it's a huge shopping, and in the part that was supposed to be a casino, there is a guy explaining why the time changes and how they cannot perform what they used to and the traditions and blah blah blah. But it's really an insightful message from the developers. I really appreciate when they do the kind of Easter egg. Okay. Cause what I remember was Diamond and Pearl, you could play the slot machines, but in Platinum you couldn't even interact with them. But I guess I mean, I know what you're saying. There is one Pokemon where you go into a casino and you can interact with the machines. I remember that, but I cannot exactly. Oh, I think I know. In Pokemon Hair Gold and Soul Silver, perhaps you cannot interact with the machines, but you can do it with the basically you are just paying for coins. One Pikachu, nice. Oh! Nice. Bolt or flip? I remember. Okay, I want to get out because I want to live on winning. Ah, there we go. So yeah, I miss the casino in the new Pokemon games. I mean, I understand why they have to remove them, tame changes and whatever, but it was a fun feature. So yeah, essentially the whole theme of the stream was to consider the following. The funniest part on Nuzlocke is at the same time the funniest part of Pokemon, which is the gacha, the random factor. On a Nuzlocke you can catch, especially on a randomized, you can catch from a Dragonite, Garchomp, Metagross, Tyranitar, whatever you want, or a Bloody Zigzagoon, a Fearow, and a Meowth in my case. But you know what, doesn't matter. Just the fact that you are trying your luck, it's amazing per se. And as long as you practice moderation, even the casino is a fun minigame. But yeah, that's the gist of it. And so I'm going to call it a day. In the next streaming, maybe not tomorrow, but after tomorrow, I'm going to put a lot of pressure on the random encounter so I can be in shape for the new battle, since Lucario is Lucario is not as strong as Miss Magius, but it's a potential threat nonetheless. If you go unprepared, if you go randomly expecting for the best, you are going to lose. Because Lucario has a lot of attack, and you really want to give it some tough thought, because it's a steel. Okay, so you can just Flame Tower, you can just Earthquake, you can use another fighting move, even if it's fight too. But at the end of the day, it has a huge amount of potential damage to your party. So yeah, I have to think my strategy in the following days. Other than that, I won't end the streaming. Should be good with Monferno, just make sure to not use against Meditite of Machoke. I mean, Meditite is an issue on itself, because it has confusion and it's half psychic. So yeah, that will be a really no movement for me to make. Yeah, I just have to be faster. I could just put a berry on Monferno to recover some HP and call it a day. Or I could... Yeah, I think I'm going to bring my Fearow, to take care of Meditite and Machoke. Worst case scenario, I don't mind if I lose Fearow. Honestly, I will just he has only that purpose for me for the whole game. Yeah, and other than that, I try before facing the new gym to see if I can catch another Pokemon. I don't think that's possible for now, but I have to make my research. The next gym battle is it's something for the future me to take care of, but for now I'm going to call it a day. Thanks for watching, and everyone, not only you, Dark Red. Maybe I messed my... Here is a fun fact. When I started streaming, I didn't have a special, outro. So I remember the only thing that I was able to say was Arrivederci. I love and I appreciate the irony on it. So I'll see you soon.